What's up, everybody? I'm Rich.
And I'm Tiffany.
And this is How's My Living?
Okay guys, going to Orlando with your family and your kids is such a special thing to do. Whether it be going to see Mickey for the first time, or a picture in front of the castle, or meeting your kids' hero for the first time.
Yeah, but those dreams can turn into a harsh reality really quick. Especially with the toddler. I mean, rather you're losing a toy in the park, or forgetting to pack a certain thing, or just dealing with a normal toddler tantrum in one of the magical places on earth.
It's enough to turn a dream vacation into a nightmare. But don't worry, we got your back. So hit like and subscribe. Make sure you watch the whole video so we can give you some tips to make that magical vacation stay magical. Minimal toddler tantrum.
Alright guys, you're packing, you're getting ready to come down to Orlando, and you're thinking about those extra stuff that you might need to come down here with. One of the things that I would definitely suggest is swim diapers. Pack a lot of swim diapers.
You might think that you're not going to swim that day, or you're not going to the water parks. But there's water pretty much in every park, whether it be a splash pad or the water canyon or different things around Orlando. There's water everywhere.
Orlando stays pretty locked on all the water parks, splash zones, everything else. So you're definitely going to need some type of swim diaper, because you don't want your 3-year-old or your 2-year-old to be sitting off to the side watching all these other kids have fun and they can't go because they got their swim diapers. So bring the diapers, guys. Bring the diapers.
So while you're packing, remember to bring things to strap down your other things.
Richard's 2 favorite words right now is ball and catch. So you can imagine that everything that we have gets thrown. Everything. And it's not going to be no different in a park. And parents are usually used to that. They're used to constantly catching the things that their kids throw. But when you're in Orlando, your attention's kind of taken a little different other places. So you're not giving 100% to your kid. So our suggestion is go to Walmart or look on Amazon and try to find something to attach to the stroller as to your kid, because the kid likes to throw everything, and if he can grab it, he's going to throw it. And I know the Amazon and Walmart, they both sell things that you can attach and tie down. So if it's something that they need to hold, tie it down. It'll save you from a lot of excess spending.
Speaking of excess spending or buying, what about excess room? So if you are coming to Orlando with your kids, you're gonna need a stroller. But why don't you just leave your stroller home?
2 words for you, everybody. 2 words for you. Stroller Uber. In Orlando, they provided rental companies for everything that your baby needs, whether it be a stroller or a car seat. You have places like Rent Baby Gear Orlando or Stroller Rental Orlando. And what's great about these places is the strollers that they're going to give you is going to suit your needs, but not only suit your needs, it's going to meet the requirements of parks. So the stroller that you have at home, it might not be the requirement to, let's say, Disney or Magic Kingdom. So you drug this thing 1,000 miles or paid the extra baggage fee, and now you can't even use it. And the one thing that I absolutely hate about bringing strollers somewhere is you load it up in the back of your truck, and it's there with all the baggages and stuff, and then you have to grab something out because for some reason they decided to pack it instead of putting it in the front seat where it needed to be. So you pull out the stroller, and then you try to put the stroller back in, but it doesn't fit. I don't know why it doesn't fit. It should fit, but it doesn't fit. It sets you in an unbridled rage that you just want to take the stroller and absolutely destroy it, because nothing in life makes sense at that point.
Okay, whatever that was, we'll leave a link in the description box so you guys can check out the locations and prices of where to find these stroller and car seat rental places. Also, you can get a crib to your hotel or resort, wherever you're staying. Just make sure you call and reserve that and request it when you make your reservations for your stay.
Where's the stroller?
So what happens when you get to your resort and you realize you forgot wipes, diapers, or emergency pacifiers? That can be a big, costly mistake in Orlando.
A lot of resorts in Orlando do have little stores and stuff in them that have your basic necessities, but you got to keep in mind they're going to be very, very high priced. Another thing is usually the parking game, depending on the resort that you're staying at, they all have their own rules for parking. So some might be, paid per day, some might be included with your actual resort, but there is resorts out there that's pay as you come in. So every time you pull in or pull out of that parking lot, you're paying.
Do you really want to get up from the pool or be in the middle of getting ready and have to stop, or even worse, have a midnight trip to Walmart?
The worst thing in the world that you could possibly do is walk an entire park all day, then come home to find out that your kid threw his nunu, his binky, his pacifier, whatever you want to call it, out in the middle of the park, and you don't have a spare one. So you have to wake up and go to Walmart in the middle of the night, possibly dragging the kids around with it. You've just turned your vacation into a Monday. So here's what you do. There's apps out there that you can have. You probably use them at home. They're delivery apps like Postmate or Ship. You want to download those to your phone and find one that delivers to your hotel. That way, if something does mess up or you do realize you forgot something or you need something, while you're doing what you're doing, you can have it delivered to your door. Now, normally a lot of people don't like to use these at home because it's a little bit more expensive, but given all the situations and the prices on your vacation, you're kind of going to be stuck paying a higher price no matter what. So you might as well pay the higher price that makes you do the less. So you can spend more time by the pool. Because I like to spend time by the pool. And you should too.
Yeah, but rather in Walmart or in the middle of Sesame Place when your child's supposed to be meeting their hero, tantrums happen. And you're spending all this money for your child to meet their hero, but they don't even care because they're in the middle of a rampage.
If I had $1 for every time I seen a family trying to take a picture with Donald Duck, and their toddler is just going absolutely crazy, and they're like, "Look, son, it's Donald, it's Donald." That kid did not care that Donald was there. That kid was tired.
Toddlers get out of sync very quickly on vacation. It's important to keep in mind their nap schedule, their home routine. You don't want to mess that up.
Yeah, and a lot of parks are tuning into this, like they're starting to get that understanding. So they've set up some, like quiet spaces for kids. It's for kids and babies, for nursing station, as well as autistic children. They need just a little bit of time just to regroup, and also, keep in mind their nap time. If their nap time was 1 o'clock in New Jersey, their nap time's 1 o'clock in Florida. So kind of plan your trip around that. Don't think that your child's going to have just as much fun as you are and it's going to completely blow off the nap. It's not going to happen. So you're going to want to plan around their sleep schedule and when they're tired, when they're cranky. Watch for cues. And speaking of rest, guys, it's really important for your kids to kind of take a break, and you want to keep them hydrated. Foods and snacks are really important, and you want to carry snacks around that they're used to. There's no guarantee that you're going to get the same brand or the same type of snack that they like at Magic Kingdom or any park. So you're definitely going to want to keep you're going to want to keep those snacks for them. Keep them hydrated. It gets hot in Florida, guys. It gets really hot. Heat stroke in the state of Florida is a real thing. So you're going to want to keep them hydrated, keep snacks and food that they like, and keep it with them so they stay hydrated. And another thing is you're not going to want to buy a bunch of snacks to experiment with if he likes it or not. You might want to do it once or twice just for fun, but that's not going to be one everyday occurrence. Kids are not known for their adventurous palate. So just take some time, keep some snacks that they like, let them cool off, and let them refresh to get back out there to do all the things that they're there to do. Listen, guys, Orlando is designed for families. It seems like every day they've come up with something new to help a mom and dad's experience to make that family vacation just that much easier, that they can focus on the joy and not focus on the hassle. And there's tons of places in Orlando that's great for toddlers. You don't have to just go to Seussland and Islands of Adventure or Sesame Place and SeaWorld. There's tons of places all over Orlando that can help, like the new park that just opened, the Snowcat Ridge. It's a snow park that you can go snow sledding and stuff. They opened up a section with Bunny Hills for kids, for toddlers, for young kids. And there's also Wild Florida. Richard loved Wild Florida. We did the drive-through safari, and it blew his mind. He loved it.
If you're looking for somewhere nice to eat, try Icon Park or the Eye of Orlando. That's where the big Ferris wheel is. There's lots of great places to eat around there, and there's still stuff to keep your toddler entertained. Also, Disney Springs has carousels and trains and a couple little rides to keep the kids going.
You know, the vacation's only going to be as good as you prepare it. So you kind of want to be a little bit ahead of the curve when you go. You want to kind of foresee things, and you want to have backup plans. And we hope that by you guys watching this, you kind of got some ideas of like what's good and what's good to have in your back pocket in case you need it. You know, because you never know what's going to happen on a vacation. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did like the information we gave you, like and subscribe. Hit that little bell notification so you know when we're posting another video. And that's pretty much it for us, guys. I'm Rich.
And I'm Tiffany.
And this has been How's My Living?